Hey everybody, my name is Nick Bankhead and welcome back to my channel. I'm a D1 at the University of Utah School of Dentistry, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to survive your first week of dental school. I just finished my first week of dental school, and let me tell you, it was a mix of all the different emotions you can experience. There are some highs, there are some lows, and I really wanted to talk about it in this video because I feel like it's a change for everyone and everyone kind of experiences it in a different way. So let's get straight into it. Very first thing I want to talk about is start setting your habits early. Try to get into those routines that are going to be with you for the rest of dental school. That means waking up at a good time, going to bed at a good time, working out, or going to the gym, going on a run, eating the right things. Try to get into those habits so that it's before or early on in your dental school experience. That way it's not too big of an adjustment for you. Learn/relearn how to study. Now this one was a little bit tricky for me. I've been out of school for 8 months, graduated last December from UVU, and so I've had 8 months between now and the start of dental school. And let me tell you, using Anki and Quizlet and all those things again has been a little tricky. So try and relearn how you study best, and that way you can hit the ground running your first week. This is a big thing that I wish I would have did before, but do some research on what kind of loops you're interested in getting, whether you're interested in traditional loops, ergonomic loops. Ergos are kind of like have all the hype right now, but to each their own. Personally, I ended up going with oroscopic 3.5 magnification traditional loops. I decided to go with the traditional loops over the ergonomic loops due to the ability to move my head around and look from different angles at different things. Whereas the ergonomic loops tend to have you in that one like straight up and down position. But that's just my personal preference. To the majority of my class went with ergonomic loops. So just try what works best for you and see what fits your face. A good way to start researching these things early is to check out videos on YouTube, look on like Reddit and see what current dental students have, as well as if you have the opportunity to go to any dental conventions, typically, or like your state, like here in Utah, we have the UDA, and they have a UDA convention every year, and they have all the loops companies there, and you can try them on and see what you like. So try to get ahead on your loops, on what you're interested in. This is like the biggest thing in all of them, but make friends, seriously. Like, you're going to be with these people for at least the next 4 years, so try your best to make as many friends as you can, start building those bridges and relationships, and it'll make the whole experience a lot more pleasant. This one's kind of funny, but make sure to buy enough scrubs. In our class, we all wear maroon scrubs. Actually got some right here. Got like the figs, maroon colored. Make sure you buy enough. Depending on your school, they might mandate one scrub color or business casual or scrubs. Just be aware of what's going on with that and that you have enough for what's going to be needed. This is something that this is what actually inspired me to make this video, and something you're all going to experience in your own way. Imposter syndrome. One thing I really appreciate about the University of Utah is during our orientation week, the few days before our first official week of school, they reiterated over and over again how you are meant to be here. So if you're feeling stressed, that's okay. If you're feeling nervous, that's okay. Anxious, that's okay. You're meant to be here. You've got in, you have the merit, you have the intelligence, so try your best to just obviously show up every day, put your best foot forward, and slowly those feelings of imposter syndrome are going to wear off. Practice your decompressing/coping mechanisms for the amount of stress you're going to be experiencing. For me, going from kind of a more relaxed lifestyle for the past 8 months, jumping straight back into school has been a big adjustment, and I've felt that emotionally, mentally, physically. So emphasize your coping mechanisms, whether that's going to the gym, eating, spending time with family and friends, or getting yourself into therapy, whatever works for you. Start to try and work on those things early. That way it's not building over the course of the semester, and you can face those things and challenges as they arise. And this next one kind of is more towards orientation, but ask lots of questions and become familiar in your new environment. Ask, what student resources are there. Figure out what spots on campus you like to study at or get some quiet time in. That'll really help you during your time there, because you're going to be in this building for a lot of the next 4 years. This next thing I just want to write because it's super important to me, and I hope that if you're watching this, it can have some sort of impact on you. But just want to tell you that it's okay if you're stressed. You're not alone, and we'll get through it together. I know dental school can bring about some big changes in your life, but don't worry, we got this. You got to stick together and get through this, and we'll get there on the other side. So try not to worry too much. If you are, I definitely advise seeking. If you're feeling too overwhelmed, definitely seek some professional help, or reach out to your professors or classmates and try and lean on those around you. And typically by coming together, that camaraderie can uplift all of us in the end. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment or reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you.